This is the derivative of a logarithm function. Now, so this logarithm function, let's say that if you look at this logarithm function, it has like three functions in one. Now, so we are going to see, let's say the derivative of ln. Now you have the derivative of u v of x. You have function like this. You also have a function. Let's say you have raised to power. Okay, let me not preempt. Okay, let me just let's not do this. Now let's start with the first one. You have the derivative of the x, the derivative of fifth root of ln x. So this is the same thing as saying the derivative of ln x raised to power 1 all over 5. So this is like a power rule. Now you take this inside, just while you're using chain rule, take this one inside as a function. Now if we do the derivative of the whole function with respect to this one inside, you now use it as a power rule, say 1 all over 5 times ln x raised to power 1 all over 5 minus 1. Now times the derivative of this function inside here, which is 1 all over x. So this, the final answer will now be, this will give you minus 1 and minus 4 over 5. So this, the final answer will now be 1 all over 5x ln x raised to power 4 all over 5. This can also be written in this form, 1 all over 5x fifth root. Okay, let me just put this in brackets. Fifth root, then this is ln x raised to power 4. This is the final answer. Let me just write it properly. The answer is 5x 1 all over 5x in brackets. Short, it's better I leave it in this form. This form is better. Instead of in brackets, the fifth root ln x all raised to power 4. So now let's look at the next question. The next question is the derivative of ln cos x squared. Now using the chain rule, you do the derivative of this, leaving this constant. So the derivative of ln will give you 1 all over cos x squared. So we'll leave this constant times the derivative of this, which will give you minus sine x squared, leaving this constant, times the derivative of this, which is 2x. So this will give you minus tan x squared times 2x, which now will be minus 2x and x squared. So this is the final answer for this. So that is it. Now let's look at the next question. The next question is find the derivative of log log to base 7 of sine x squared. Now, the derivative of this whole stuff. Now, first, we should look this thing in this form. Say the derivative. Let me go back to this place. Let me use this place. Let's say the derivative of, let's say, log to base a of, let's say, now you have two functions, u function of v function of x. Now, let's say find the derivative of this. First, let this be equal to what? Y. Let this value inside here be equal to y. We now have u function of v function of x base a. So now for us to first do the derivative of this, we now need to do change of base. So to do change of base here, you have log e, or let me just say, instead of writing log e, I use ln u function of v function of x divided by ln a. Now, the derivative of this with respect to x will be the derivative of u of the derivative of y with respect to y, to this u, which will give us 1 all over u function of v function of x times the derivative of this u, which will be u with respect to what? V. So to be the derivative of this with respect to v times the derivative of v with respect to x. So you have this. Now, this is the rule. This is what we're going to be doing. Now, with this ln a, now times 1 all over ln a. So the ln a should be part of it. So now, that is the way, that is the formula, the rule. So, this is y. So let's now look at it. Now, we will now say, let me just write it down here. The derivative of log to base a of u of v of x. This will give you 1 all over u of v of x times 1 all over ln a times du dv times dv dx. So this derivative is dy du. This one is dy du. So now let's apply that here. So the derivative of this will be the whole of this, which is u, will now be okay. Let's write this one first. So we have 1 all over ln, the a is here now is 7, ln 7 times the u is the whole of this, which is sine x squared. So you have 1 all over sine x squared times du dv. Now this is the whole of this is u. Now du with respect to v, which is v is x squared. So we are differentiating this alone, this sign. So it will now be cos x square times differentiating this alone, which is the v now, the x square. So the x square will give you 2x. So the whole thing now will now be 2x divided by ln 7 cot x square. So this is the final answer for this particular problem, which now implies that 2x cot x square divided by ln what 7. So that is the final answer for that particular problem. Now let's go to the next question. Let me just clean here and use, so I will still use this same formula. Now let's clean. Let's clean. So you have still 7. This is tan 3x squared plus 5. So this, want to do this. So now let's first write this, which is 1 all over ln 7, because 7 is your a here now. Now times, now to do this, that is the derivative of this whole function with respect to u, which is this. So the u is the whole of this. So that means we will now have 1 all over tan 3x squared plus 5 times, now the derivative of this function, this tan with now with respect to this whole thing, which is our v. So u with respect to v, that is it here. This is u with respect to v, which is this one. So we will now have sec square. So the v will still remain the same because it's with respect to it, so it will remain the same, times the derivative of this with respect to x. So here now you have 6x, but this 2 times 3 is 6. 2 minus 1 is x raised to power 1, which is x. Now the derivative of a constant is 0. So that is what we have now. So this is the same thing as saying 6x sec square 3x squared plus 5 divided by tan 3x squared plus 5. So that is the final answer to this particular problem. Now, okay, I forgot to write this ln 7. So that is it. So this is it. This is the final answer to this particular problem. Thank you for watching till the end. Have a nice day. Please subscribe, like, make your comments, and also share the video. Thank you.